How's the training gone for this fight?
Went great. The training went great. We had a beautiful sparring, with Alexander Issac, Master Neck, Richard Riapo, and FNA, and Darren Given. So they're all tall, just like Okolie.
Right.
And that was great. They give him the best, and the Richard is the best. People say that Okolie's got the most power, but I think you guys should know about Richard Riapo. He's got the most power that he can punch harder than Okolie.
Right, okay. Is it, for people who don't know, what's his background?
Richard?
Yeah.
He had 7-5, 7 win, 5 knockout.
So how did the sparring go? Was it entertaining?
Entertainment, you should also, he give us the most powerful punch as a turkey and come back to him. But like I said, that was a 16-ounce, 18-ounce gloves. So we're gonna see on the day of the fight. It's different.
Right. A lot's been said in the build-up, obviously, about amateur pedigree, and obviously he's an Olympian. Do you think that will play a part, or it won't really play a part in the fight on Saturday?
It doesn't play no part, mate. I beat Michael. I think it's Michael. What's his name again? Francis something. I beat him. He was Olympian, silver medalist. I beat him in my 6th fight. You know what I mean? And then he said, "Oh no, you go rob." I said, "Come back. I won't get paid for that. But I'll fight for free." He never came back. So I just showed you this is a professional game. This is not an amateur game. This is a professional. Olympic or not Olympic, great. You done good for the country. Thank you. We clap our hand. That's gone. This is a professional. This is a living with him.
Right. And what do you make of the press conference today? Because it looks like Okolie was talking a lot, and Issac was rolling his eyes and saying you're talking too much. Do you think that's down to nerves, or do you think that's just part of his character?
He's nervous. He's nervous. You know how it goes, man. People that talk a lot, they're not usually strong. You know what I mean? When you only got your mouth to back you, and that's how it is. We used to be in the street. That's how we used to go on. Let the boys them do the talk, and then we come and defend them. And that's how it goes. This is what happens. What's going on? He can talk too much. And his coach, right now, can look at me right now. He's nervous. Look at him. See how nervous he is? Very nervous.
Right.
That's his coach right there. He's very, very nervous. See that? Shaking. So I'm showing you that on Saturday, this was going to happen.
Right. So, as a trainer, what sort of fight? Let's break the fight down in 2 halves. If it goes to the 10 rounds, what sort of fight are you expecting in the first half of the fight? The first 5 rounds. It's not gonna
go far. It's not gonna go far. It will be a stoppages because having 2 fighters that are very hard punches, those fights it never lasts. You understand? Because people underestimate Issac, but think about it. He was young, and he was getting every six months a fight. It's been a 3 years pro, and he only got 9 fights in the 3 years pro. He trained every day. All right. Okolie 1 year is on 7 fights. So basically, I'm not saying much of them that's bad, but this is what happened. Right? They push him quickly for this fight. So let's see. Issac he has 3 years of learning. Okolie didn't, and Issac got so much power because when he turned pro, he was only 20. Now he's 23. He become a man.
Right. It's very rare to see 2 prospects so early in the career having fights like this. It could happen in the next couple of years down the line. Obviously, they build the profile a bit more. Why is it happening right now at this stage?
I think Eddie was smart doing that because after, the loser get time to rebuild, to come back and become a champion. We can see Dylan, Joshua, we can see what's his name, Digel, Groves. All these guys came back before early. They came back. So this is what happened. This is what's going on.
Right. Obviously, Isaac's been in a lot of good sparring. He sparred Chris Eubank, didn't he? Yeah. And obviously, how did that sparring session go?
Oh, Issac, Chris Eubank?
Yeah.
Nah, he sparred Chris Eubank. He gave him a couple of rounds, but Issac was sick. He gave him a couple of rounds just to help him out.
Right.
But it was usually who was sparring Chris Eubank. It was Chris Congo.
Oh, right.
That's been sparring Chris Eubank more often. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And finally, you did say if your boy doesn't knock him out, you're going to retire.
Just to let them know what time is, because they're thinking they underestimate Issac, thinking that Issac has got no power, Issac got nothing to do. You know what I mean? I tell him how it is, make him understand that he's dealing with somebody who can fight. So he can punch, somebody can box, somebody can do anything in the box in the ring. Isaac can do anything in the ring.
And do you think the fight with Camacho, do you think, obviously, what do you think he learned from that fight going into this fight?
Remember, the fight, Isaac only had 2 weeks' notice.
And his arm popped out as well, didn't it?
Yeah, 2 weeks' notice. We wasn't even in the camp for the fight. All right, because he trains a lot, so I said, well, let's tidy it up, let's do this and do that. That's it. We didn't give him a chance to be in the camp for like 6 weeks. If anyhow we was like giving more time like this fight, right, we would stop him. He would have passed 2 or 3 rounds. Right. You understand? But right now, because this is what happened, you have to understand boxing goes. You need the camp, you need time, and we didn't get that time with Camacho. But that made Isaac. That show how good this kid is. One arm. Because the only reason I left him in there because I have the promise of God, and plus I seen them pop out in the training camp a long time ago, and he boxed the guy one arm, and the guy was a heavyweight. I'm not gonna mention his name, but he boxed in one arm. Do you understand?
And finally, what would it mean to you as a trainer seeing Isaac's arms being lifted on Saturday night?
No, his arm is gonna be alright. You know, anything can happen in boxing. Any injury can happen. You know, but I'm not gonna put that on top of my head. All I can pray God that you look after Isaac, to look after Okolie, both of them as well, because they're not there to kill themselves. They're there to make a living and just to show how great they are. And God to look after both of them. Right. You know what I mean? But we want the victory.
Fantastic. Do you have anything more to add at all to the fans tuning in on Saturday night?
You know, guys, keep watching the Isaac Chamberlain. Is the next best cruiserweight in the country. Believe me.
Bami, thanks for talking to Fighting Pride, man. Bless.